And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. It is AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And let me tell you, brother, we are here tonight. We got episode 10 for season 4. We've been doing this for 4 years. Yeah, boy, what a good time this has been. 10th episode just coming off Elimination Chamber, where we've seen the tag team titles change hands from Buffalo's Unwanted to the Faces of Fear. We've seen the Intercontinental title change hands to Chris Chaos. Dean Graves coming out on top against Prestige in that ambulance match. And what a hell of a match that was. Those two men beat the absolute bejesus out of each other. Women's tag titles changing hands as well. The Ramirez sisters overtaking the Fallen Angels. But yet, Casey Gwen and Logan Hawk still remaining our world heavyweight champions in both of their divisions. But we're not here to talk about the last episode, brother. We're here to talk about this episode, man. So let's get to it. We're going to start the show kicking things off. Vulgar the Clown taking on Gavin Wilson, the bad boy. Rookie of the Year. Vulgar the Clown and Gavin Wilson. These two both looking to find their way back up to the top of the charts and back into that world heavyweight title scene. Speaking of which, we will have that up for grabs tonight as Zach the Ripper goes one-on-one against Logan Hawk for our main event. But right now, oh Jesus, I said right now, that was loud as all get out. Sorry about all that, we was all missing out on all kinds of stuff. Got here just in time for me to blow your eardrums out with some crazy ass music. Vulgar the Clown, first one into the ring tonight.
Weighing in at 245 pounds.
Strange individual, but man, oh man, don't let that fool you. Don't let his look nor his style or lack thereof fool you. That is vulgar to think of such. Vulgar the Clown, leader of the VWO, the Vulgar World Order. The One Clown Nation. He's a strangin'. He's a strangin'. While we wait for his opponent, Gavin Wilson, to make his entrance, let's talk about the rest of the matchups tonight. Alexia taking on Zoe Uri. The Hinkledimers facing off against Buffalo's Unwanted for number one contendership to see who will face off against the new World Tag Team titles, champions. The Empress gets her opportunity once again at the world title with Casey Gwen. Bud Marvelous and Chris Chaos scheduled to be in the house here tonight. Jay Blackbear taking on newcomer Billy Moore. Coyote Kid would go one-on-one against Dean Graves. Lilith and Wildcat, and as I said earlier, the Logan Hawk defending his world title against Zach the Ripper in our main event. All that coming up a little bit later on tonight, but right now we're about to get this bell rung. Maybe that one, maybe that one. Somebody's going to get the bell rung. Somebody's going to ring the bell at ringside. Let's do it up. And once again, I have forgotten what we're going to do. We're going to try something here, children. We're going to try to figure out how to get these cameras to work. Oh, forget it. Now, how do we change the camera? How do we change the camera? How do we change the camera? I think I turned it back off. There we go. I'm just going to let it play. I'm not going to do it. 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 Pinfall attempt, and look at this. Vulgar trying to take this one out right now. Tries to finish it up right out the gate. Putting the boots down. His opponent, boot to the chest one more time. Getting the crowd pumped up here by the looks of it. They might be getting behind Vulgar here. Vulgar might be starting to get some fans amongst the crowd there. Look at this back up. Gavin trying to get some kind of momentum going his way. Sends his opponent into the road. Big Hurricane Rana. That is close. That is close combat. Locking up one more time. Takes his opponent across the ring and onto the ropes. What you got in mind here? Blatant chokehold. And Joe Brony, the referee, letting this one slide. Gavin getting caught up with the crowd and unfortunately got himself turned around here. With Vulgar trading it up. The right hand rocks the clown. And Gavin back in control. Bear hug. Look at a overhead suplex all the way to the outside. Gavin Wilson looking to end a career of Vulgar the Clown. And Joe Brony starting his count as only he can at this point. Checking on Vulgar. Making his way back to his feet. Gavin Wilson there to help him up. As he introduces him to the side of the ring. Reverses it and Vulgar sends his opponent into the diamond-plated steps. And it looks like Vulgar taking command one more time here. Oh, the big thump. And Gavin with a knee to the midsection. Belly to belly. Down he goes in a pinfall attempt. And we get a 2 count. Vulgar was in control there for one hot minute. Back up, ducks under. Vulgar looking for the last laugh. Applied, but is it locked? Not enough. Maybe it looked like Vulgar let that go. It looks like he let him out. And I don't think Gavin Wilson broke free of that. That might have done it. Joe Brony, only 2. Vulgar looks like he's got something else in mind. Maybe one more time with the last laugh. Ducks under and around to the back. Is it enough this time? No. Again, it looks like he just left him loose. And look at this. Turned his back on his opponent, Gavin. Again, tight quarters with that Hurricane Rana. Pulls the leg up, looking for a pinfall. And the Clown kicking out at 2. Well, that was a interesting suplex slam combination. X-plex. Is that what that's called? I feel like that's called an X-plex. Trading back and forth now. Neither one of them really gaining the upper hand. Flatline Wilson. Too close to the ropes in my opinion, but will Vulgar grab the title? Will he grab the bottom? No, Wilson picks up the victory in a bit of an upset. I said it. I'm not being biased. I'm just saying that's kind of an upset. Rookie of the Year or not, former world champion or not. Boy, oh boy. I don't think that was the end of that story, to be honest with you. Coming up next, women's action, Alexia taking on the Crimson Ninja, Zoe Yuri. Oh, playing around here. Sorry about that. Long ass loading screen caught my attention longer than it should.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oklahoma, America's sweetheart, Alexia!
Everybody's sweetheart coming to the ring. Alexia brings a bit of different energy to the ring, I can tell you that. I'm not sure whether this crowd is AoK crowd is a bit fickle, to be honest with you. It can be a little bit fickle. She's all smiles now, but I don't know how that will extend when she's in the ring here with Zoe Yuri. So let's not forget. In just a few moments here, we will be bothered by the ace of knaves and the co-host, Nate, who again has become very vocal over the last few days. And so if you hear her in the background, please ignore it. There's not much I can do. It is what it is, and what it is springtime. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Daddy? So yeah, there's that. There is that. Zoe Yuri making her way down. Face off against Alexia. These two women looking to move their way back up through the rankings of AoK, back to the world title scene. Both of them coming up just short of title win last Wednesday at Elimination Chamber. Ready for one-on-one action. Let's both these girls ready to go. Here we go, ringing the bell. Both of them meeting up right in the center of the ring. Yuri trying to get the upper hand, but Alexia fires off a series of shots to the midsection. Deep into the corner. Rolls out of the way, Yuri looking to take control, but again, Alexia with the reversal. Alexia takes her into the corner. Nice head scissor over the top with that interesting attack. And Alexia with a pinfall attempt, the first one of the matchup. Only one. Joe Brony brings it up as only one. And now Yuri finally getting some offense. An opportunity on offense at least. There's Alexia right back to her feet. Right, look at this swinging neck breaker, runs it in through. Roll it by Yuri, no go. And Yuri again, look at this, over the top, from the top, sidestepped by Alexia, letting her crash and burn here at ringside. Another hanging neck breaker, and again, right back at it. Bridging suplex, drives her into that concrete. Yuri brings it back inside before the count of 4. Taunting Alexia, she is right there for it. Elbow to the face. And America's Sweetheart has been doing fairly well for herself throughout this matchup. The Irish whip by Yuri. Slams her down with that German suplex. And trading blows back and forth to an extent, handful of hair, but Yuri unable to make a full commitment here. Steps through, abdominal stretch applied by Alexia. But the Ninja, with some hard-hitting offense, finds her way free. Low running drop kick, but didn't quite catch all of it. Caught all that neck breaker though. Alexia, one more time, back up behind the steering wheel of this match. Into the corner and back out of the corner. Jumping DDT. And Yuri, one more time, she is on fire here with that right hand. Fires back from the second turnbuckle. She leaps. Alexia, a missile drop kick. Right above the fabric of the mask. Pinfall attempt. Center of the ring, and she gets a 2. Back to trading blows. There's a whole lot of back and forth in this match. Again, these two women, again, fairly matched up. Having an easy time of it at this point. As the roster, we've been getting information recently here at the from the AoK committee, the AoK brass, if you will. On a handful of contracts for AoK to come through. We will be seeing a debut Wednesday night. We're supposed to have a debut tonight, but unfortunately there was not enough information given off the hashtag that was given. As to be able to bring in a 2 count here as I interrupt myself. 2 count there by Yuri. But yeah, the reason there should have been another wrestler here tonight, but unfortunately that'll have to wait till another evening. But again, if you want to join us here at AoK, and you have 2K24, upload your wrestler to the community creations and use the hashtag AoK. It makes it so much easier for me to find the wrestler that you want on this show if you put this show's hashtag onto it. So if you just hashtag it AoK, it's much easier for us to find it and to get your wrestler, you know, digging through 7 or 8 different. Just tag it, just tag it. It's not that difficult. So you gotta keep your attributes 95 and below. And look at this again. I interrupting myself. Is Zoe Yuri? She not only grabbed that rope, she hooked her foot around the bottom of it from way across. And Alexia with that spinning power bomb. And Yuri is completely, I don't know if she could grab a rope at this point or not. And Alexia from across the ring, over the top rope, crashing down, making solid contact. And follows that all up with a huge elbow, and Zoe Yuri is trying to, at least trying to get back into control here. And she's claiming she's in pretty good shape at the moment. The referee continues his count. Yep. As Alexia makes her way back into the ring. Zoe Zag, and she's got a pinfall attempt. And she picks up the Vic. Zoe Yuri does a victory lap.
Here is your winner, the Ninja Yuri.
As Nave is being led from the room here. That's right. Back at it here. Tag team action coming up next as the Hinkledimers face off against Buffalo's Unwanted. Some solid tag team action coming up for you here. 2-on-2, the Hinkledimers taking on Buffalo's Unwanted. If you would like to see more tag team action, feel free to upload your wrestler to the community creations using the hashtag AoK. Again, keep your attributes 95 and below. Maximum out at 95 is just fair for everybody. And you too could join the ranks of AoK Championship Wrestling.
Contest is a tag team match set for
get ourselves a tag team put together. Get yourself factions. Bring AoK back to its former glory from Season 3. One of the absolute biggest rosters we've had here in AoK. Season 3. There was a lot of them in there. Things have come to my attention that could be useful in the coming weeks.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 460 pounds.
These two teams facing off, no title involved anywhere between these two teams for the first time. Neither of these teams holding the World Tag Team titles. There's been a break in the history of AoK recently, where the Hinkledimers were not able to recapture the tag titles before another team took them from the champs. If it's a long story, it's a history thing. Check it all out over on. You can go back through all of the Season 3 videos of AoK. over on the YouTube channel over at Ace of Naves Entertainment on YouTube. Get all of your up-to-date action covered right there. And look at this, Omer T with a pinfall attempt on RWP. Kip up and right back into it. Drapes the arm, Omer. The stalling suplex, gourd buster. Walking up. Potter setting the rope, no, pulled back in for that chop. And here comes the Maeve one more time. Back up, RWP with a right hand. Shot to the lower back. Look at this, Omer cleaning house here, clearing out the entirety of the ring apron, along with, look at this, right back to it at Torrance Benjamin. The Almighty taken for the ride down to ringside. And Omer tagging out here. No, he does not. Just goes over to hold a conversation with his brother. Across the ring, Hurricane Rana goes for the cover. RWP shoulders are down. And he gets a 1 count. Benjamin reaches for the tag. Cut off by the Hinkle-Dimers. Tag in by Cletus. You're a legal man. Cletus working it over, working the lower knee. Lower knee? The lower leg from the knee. On RWP, getting away from him here. Potter not going for the cover, or not going for the tag. 10 instead. Oh, frozen up. Got disoriented. Discombobulated, if you will, and Cletus up, caught up again. RWP firing back. Switching back and forth. Up to the shoulders, fireman's carry. Clothesline. And now Potter tags in the Almighty. Torrance Benjamin and Cletus, Jay Hinkle-Dimer, center of the ring, and Benjamin. A hell of a bicycle kick. Gut-wrench powerbomb into a running knee, takes down Cletus J, and there is no stopping Torrance Benjamin. Fires back once again, but again, the Almighty, just too much. Cletus dropped with another knee to the face. Heel kick and a tag. Cletus trying to get across the ring, but I think, look at this, RWP letting it happen. RWP allowing the tag for Omer and spine buster. Omer T just drove that man into the ring. Shades of Double A. Ringing through a big back, or a big elbow drop to the back. Standing moonsault by the Hinkle-Dimer, and Torrance Benjamin in there to make the save. Cletus from behind, helping Benjamin out of the ring. Omer, eyes up, RWP, double underhook. Fairy tail ending. Pinfall, hooks the leg. And RWP, the highest one in the room, rolls out to the ring after that kick out. Up before the count of 3. And this referee is going to start another count, this time for everybody being outside the ring. Omer lines him up. Misses with the knee, catches him with, look at this. Omer and Torrance Benjamin. RWP and Cletus Jade leveled here. Omer, don't do it, with a power bomb. And the Hinkle-Dimers. Omer back in the ring, 10. Omer cheating the system here and picking up the pinfall, or picking up the victory with a 10 count. picking up the win with a count out. Ah, come on. I said come on. World title's on the line. The Empress Sparrow taking on Casey Gwen. One-on-one. No strangers to each other. These two have battled back and forth. Casey able to hold on. Able to hold on to that world title out through the Elimination Chamber. To remain the Women's World Champ. She will defend it again here tonight against the Empress Sparrow.
The Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Referee. Ring announcer Wayne Kerr giving us all of the intros. What is this? The Empress Sparrow ready to go, ready to recapture championship gold. Yeah, boy. The Empress Sparrow, I believe she is sometime like a 9 to 10 time world heavyweight champion. No stranger to the championships. The general of the ladies' locker room. The world champ making her way down, brushing it off. Casey says this ain't no thing. Stay out of the way. Stay back. Nothing to see here. No sweat against the Empress Sparrow. Lovely Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Pennsylvania, Impact. And her opponent from Vietnam, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey Gwen.
Casey Gwen getting real familiar with wearing that title. Getting real familiar with it. And that's going to mean something to Empress here momentarily. We get one last look around the arena. The Empress set to go. The champ set to go. Joe Brony rings the bell. Let's get this started. Center of the ring. Jockeying for position. And look at this, Casey with the first big move. What an Alabama slam onto Empress. Big forearm to the forehead. Follows it up with a second one. She's going to work here. Trying to keep the Empress grounded, but that boot to the face has brought us right back full circle. We're facing off again, and this time, look at this, going for the choke out. And a reversal by Gwen. jawbreaker, and we're still right back where we started from. Empress with a nice snapping suplex. But again, Casey reverses it, and again, the Empress reverses it. The Irish whip, the reversal. Casey, low blow down through the bread basket. Follows it up, another sleeper. But again, another jawbreaker, and we're back to square one. The Empress with a clothesline, using the top rope before going to the outside and coming back with a shovel. Got shovel. Really need to figure out how to fix the weapons wheel. Gotta be a way to fix it. Drop kick, runs her straight through. I think ZA Streams told me something one time. Doc that he told me. There'll be a way for me to fix that. I will look into that here in between streams. See if we can get the weapons wheel corrected. Shot to the back of the head by Casey. Or on Casey. That baseball bat may have knocked her completely out, and the Empress, betting on it, gets a 1 count. Stomp to the arm, and the challenger, with the Irish whip, sends her opponent over the top rope to the outside. Follows her out, shovel in hand. And decides against it? Or decides that, nope. Maybe. She might. Empress, really unsure of what to do with herself here. And unfortunately, Casey gonna handle it, gonna take care of this situation. Snake eyes on the ring apron. Back inside she goes. Back outside, kendo stick in hand, big shot to the lower back. And Gwen going to work with that Saigon stick. The Singapore King. And Gwen taking this matchup straight to the Empress, but again, the Empress back to her feet off a jawbreaker. Luthez press, the champ, staying 1 step ahead of the challenger. We got another pinfall attempt. Only 1 on that one. From behind, Casey. Shot to the lower back. 1 more to follow it up. Sends her into the ropes. And again, down low for that punch. Slamming her head against the baseball bat. Now slamming the baseball bat against her head. And Casey Gwen bringing out as much violence as she could get out of this one. Ripcords are in for the Spanish Fly, center of the ring, shoulders are down, and the Empress kicks out at 2. The world title, the Women's World Championship, hangs in the balance. The champ looking to retain with a pump handle STO. The shoulders are down, the count stops at 3. Casey Gwen retaining her world title.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Heavyweight Champion.
Looking to be the champ for the duration, perhaps. looking to become this season's champion of champions. Will Casey Glenn be that dominating force of the women's division? The win-loss record is looking pretty good thus far in. We are 10 episodes into the 4th season of AoK. Chris Chaos and Buddy Marvelous to face off. Non-title matchup by the looks of it. Chris Chaos, of course, capturing that title from Buddy Marvelous at Elimination Chamber. We asked him to hand it back so that we could modify the strap back to the chaos effect, but he said no. He wanted to keep it for another week before we did it. Still carrying the Bud Marvelous colors on the Intercontinental title. Chris Chaos said he wanted the whole trophy. The creepy one.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida. Weighing in at 160
comes back here to ringside with us.
The
At her commentary.
Intercontinental Champion, the Terror, Chris Chaos.
Chris Chaos recapturing the Intercontinental title off of Bud Marvelous for the 2nd time at Elimination Chamber. The first time after completing a Marvelous challenge. Defeating no less than 7 men in a single night. Only to have it stolen away from him and to be recaptured, as I said, at Elimination Chamber less than 1 week ago. And his opponent, the Marvelous One,
And his opponent
Buddy Marvelous.
from out of this world, weighing in at 253 pounds, Buddy A-List Marvelous.
Chris Chaos ready to go. Bud Marvelous as well. Let's face it off. And Chaos with a hell of a crossbody right out the gate. Follows it up with a headbutt. The champ has had just about enough of Bud Marvelous. This could be the rivalry of the season, the rivalry of the decade, perhaps. Chaos turning on the mean streak tonight. It is really turning that up. Running senton levels the Marvelous One. Bud needing help to get back to his feet. Irish whip, reverses it. Marvelous. Looking to do some damage in the corner. Scrape the paint right off the face of Chris Chaos. And Buddy Marvelous. He just can't help himself, can he? He just cannot help himself. Shot. Chaos right back up. Springboard. Misses the ducks under the clothesline for the springboard. Hits the forearm. And Marvelous, a little bit dazed on that. Gets a kick out before the count of two, but I think that took him completely by surprise. Off the ropes. Leapfrog by the Chaotic One. Sling blade. Off the rebound. And Marvelous. He might have been dazed earlier, but he is definitely dazed now. A second headbutt puts him to the mat. But Marvelous getting some offense. Sends his opponent over the top rope, holding on. Chaos doing the best he can here. Back suplex on the edge of the ring apron. And we are outside the ring. Nope, taking it back in, but not wasting any time. This crowd getting to their feet here tonight. Bud off the ropes, head full of steam, nobody home. Chaos rolls out of the way and sends Bud into the corner. Into the outside, could it be? He might be lining this up. Can he catch it? The DDTT. And he caught Marvelous with all of that one. Unbelievable. As I said, these two bringing the AoK arena to its feet here. As Chris Chaos puts an absolute stomping beat down on Bud Marvelous. Kickback, referee still continues his count. Pops him up, no, reverses it. Bud with a Hurricane Rana. The referee's count up to 6. You see Joe trying to get these two back into the ring. Marvelous sending his opponent in. Unfortunately, right into the Chaos effect. And Marvelous walked right into it. The champ taking full advantage, and I do mean full advantage, of that misstep by Bud Marvelous. What happened? Chaos. In the ring apron, up to the ramp. As we get ready to see Billy Moore take on Jay Blackbear. Billy Moore getting himself his chance to be here all season with us. Billy Moore doing his earning himself a spot out of the AoK training facility to be a part of the actual roster for season 4. Could he be the next Gavin Wilson? Will he work his way out the World Heavyweight Championships? Will he get his WrestleMania moment?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, weighing in at 303 pounds.
This young man has got
the Savior, Billy Moore.
Had his opportunity against the Hinkledimers, held his own against both Cletus and Omer Hinkledeimer. He'll get a chance tonight to go up against a rookie here of AoK. He's been here, started Season 4 early. Been here since day one of Season 4. Big man from the Mouse Seat Truck
weighing in
of
at
Maine.
245 pounds.
Jay Blackbear.
Jay Blackbear.
And just coming up short of a world title win at the Elimination Chamber. Had his opportunity there. Unfortunately came up just a little bit short of it all. As he tried his absolute best within that cage. But unfortunately his absolute best was not enough to dethrone the High Justice Logan Hall. And as Maeve comes through the room again, let's welcome her in. It's fine. You're gonna leave now. Blackbear goes right to the savior, Billy Moore. Blackbear stepping over, big leg drop to the inner thigh, knee area. There's a lot of yellow in this ring. Slap to the face as we take this one outside. Into the steps. A couple of big boys here. Both of these men. This slams him down at ringside. Moore manhandling Blackbear. The referees count to 6. Blackbear taking it back inside. Is he going to just look for an easy count-out victory? I hope not. Seen enough of that tonight. Boot to the midsection, follows it up with a DDT and a cover. An attempt at a pinfall. 1 count only. Getting the shoulders up, only a 1 there. And again, Blackbear right back to work on Billy Moore. Locks him up, Irish whip, sends him into the ropes. Drops down, leapfrog, and a drop kick. Blackbear getting up on that one. Again, that's a big man in that ring. There ain't no shorty in there. Well over 6 feet, both of these two. Great athletes, goes for the cover. Blackbear looking to take one away. Billy Moore looking to get his first victory here tonight. If he can beat Blackbear, it'd be a way to get himself noticed. More so. I mean, again, holding your own and coming up with a loss to the Hinkledimers ain't nothing to scoff at. You stand your own against both Hinkledimers. And look at this Blackbear. Elbow drop from the top and nobody home as Moore. Powerbomb, what a jackknife. But unsure of himself whether to cover or not. Moore wasting precious minutes here. And again, Blackbear, as I just said, wasting precious moments. Blackbear back to his feet. I don't think you want to give him that much time to rest. One more time with that powerbomb. And Blackbear Look at this. What the hell's he got in mind here? One-handed power bomb from the top rope. Billy Moore showing something here tonight. Hell of a clothesline. Runs down Black Bear. Ducks under. Back body drop. Calling him up one more time. Spine buster. And Billy Moore from a deadlift pops him over. Dominator. Black Bear. One staring up at the lights, kicking out at 2. He is really unsure about what is going on. Billy Moore looking to take this one home, perhaps. Finds himself in an overhand wrist lock. Black Bear, a couple of shots to the belly button, rides him out into the sunset, covers him, hooks the leg. Billy Moore shoulders down and pulls out at 2. Moore getting his shoulder up just before the 3 count. And Black Bear has to figure it out now as to what else to do for this big guy. Taking it to the outside, and the referee continues his count, but Billy Moore, he's been busted open by the looks of it. Right into the sunset. There's Moore from behind. Inverted power serve, inverted scoop slam. Looking for a pinfall, but only gets a 2. Running knee to the face. Back up, scoops him again. Moore manhandling Jay Blackbear. That is not something we see very often on a man his size. And especially not being hoisted up overhead. Man, when I said Moore was busted open, he was, boy, he got a gash above his, on his forehead. Joe Brody might want to look into that about stopping this matchup. Black Bear goes firing off rights and lefts right into that forehead. Big agility there for the big man. Black Bear, look at this, rubbing an open wound right into the canvas. Repeats the attempt. Locked onto those arms and lower back. And his opponent rolls him over. Look at this. Using the rope to help hold his shoulders down. And the referee doesn't see it. Trying to use the leverage of the rope. Jay Blackbear taking a bit of a shortcut on that one. That sliding elbow. Looking to scalp him from behind. Gets a 3 count. Blackbear. Your victor.
Here is your winner, the Horseman, Jay Blackbear.
The big native from Maine, grabbing a victory and looking good doing it. Dean Graves coming back here tonight to take on the Coyote Kid. Dean Graves, of course, coming out victorious in his ambulance match against Prestige. He'll go one-on-one against the Coyote Kid as these two jockey for position for that Intercontinental title. Looking to keep it going as smooth as possible as they go forward up through the rankings of AoK. Coming out first, well, as you hear my co-host Maeve coming through one more time as she complains about how terrible life really is. Oops, quieted down. That's cool. Anyway, back to the action at hand.
The following contest
Dean
is
Graves
scheduled
still
for
sporting a bit of
making his way to
the
ring
effects
from
of that
wherever he wants.
that
Weighing
burn
in
from
at
Prestige.
241 pounds, the Rebel Dean Graves.
What a hell of a match that was. It started with an ambulance ride, it ended with an ambulance ride, and that man is the one here tonight, and his opponent may or may not have made it out of the back of the ambulance. I don't know. Nobody has seen Prestige since Wednesday night. Not that anybody's been looking for him either, but I'm just putting that out. We're closing in here, the final 3 matches. As Dean Graves gets ready to take on the Coyote Kid. The women's action coming up next. The irresistible force Lilith takes on the Wildcat. Of course, our main event, Zach the Ripper goes one-on-one against the High Justice Logan Hawk for the World Heavyweight Championship. We welcome you in. For everybody just tuning in, we are AoK Championship Wrestling. And let me tell you, Daddy, let me tell you something. I said, let me tell you something. If this is your first time here, I said, if it's the first time you come in here, when you leave here, you'll never be the same. I can promise you that. The Coyote Kid making his way down.
New Mexico,
Staple of AoK.
204 pounds. Coyote Kid.
The true underdog of AoK. The true underdog of AoK. This guy has made it up. World Heavyweight Championship. There you see Dean Graves needs the reminder to oneself about Dean Graves and his unfortunate medical incident that he should be healed of by next episode. This Coyote Kid going to town with those rights and lefts. Big knee to the face. Dean Graves again coming off an absolute banger of an ambulance match. Has a little bit of the disadvantage here against the Coyote Kid, as the Kid the first one eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. DDT of the knee. And the Coyote Kid in control of this matchup. Dean Graves needs to pull it all back together here. Second turnbuckle to the top turnbuckle. Moonsault, well placed. And a pinfall attempt gets a 2. Graves needing the help of the ring to get himself back up to his feet. Just suckers him right in. Coyote Kid sent to the turnbuckle and tied up to the Tree of Woe. And look at this Graves taking it high risk all the way across town, all the way across coast to coast. And he makes a solid connection, and I don't know if either one of them made it through that matchup, made it through that maneuver. The Kid, look at this, rolls him over, up to the shoulder, and swinging Samoan drop. Graves staying on the offensive inverted suplex, and the Coyote Kid with a kip up. But not enough. Not enough behind it. Again, right back to his feet. And again, taken off again. Inverted Boston Crab. And the Kid one step ahead, able to break free, grabbing the ankle. Hurricane Rana DDT. And that may have been it. Not even close, bud. We get a kick out here before the count of 2. Graves sending to the ropes, ducks down. Graves over the top of the Coyote Kid under the clothesline. Tip up, drop kick, and the Coyote Kid hasn't been in a matchup like that in some time. Hook of the leg, looking for the pinfall. Only one. Again, only one. Up to the fireman's carry across the ring. Snake eyes in the corner. Boot to the face. Now look at this. Graves one more time to the outside. Going high risk one more time. Looking to take it all the way across. And target acquired. Dean Graves. Kick to the midsection. Bicycle kick. Famouser. Rocker dropper. Call it what you will. It's a 3 count. Coyote Kid reaching out for the rope. I don't know if he caught that rope in time. Or
here is your winner, the Rebel.
Regardless. Dean Graves picking up the victory. Hopefully he can get some medication on that facial burn. And get that cleared up a little bit for himself. Dean Graves celebrating his victory, and we get ready for the final 2 matches of this evening. As we get ready to watch Lilith take on the Wildcat. Wildcat being the rookie of this matchup. But a hell of a debut she's had. As these two are looking to recapture some type of championship.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the irresistible force, Lilith.
Scheduled to be a hell of a matchup, as these two are again, the new system, the way that the brass has been discussing the matchups. Everything has been going so evenly paced.
And from West Africa, Wildcat.
We reshuffle the roster for what we have. I think we're going to have to add the jobbers in a little better. The enhancement talent, the local talent coming from AoK training facilities. But as you've seen here tonight, Billy Moore, though he did fall victim to Jay Blackmore, or Jay Black Bear. Able to move his way up from the enhancement talent ranks on the full roster. So hey, who knows? AoK Championship Wrestling, we're building champions over here. And this woman looking to make herself a champion in the very near future for the first time. Taking on the irresistible force Lilith. These two are set to go here tonight, lined up across the ring. Joe Brony says, ring the bell. Let's get it on. Center of the ring, locking horns. Lilith with a kick to the midsection. Locks up again. Overhead suplex gets her the whole way down. And turns on the violence. Rolls it around, Irish whip, sends her into the turnbuckle, follows it up, big elbow in the Wildcat. Taking control here. Nice maneuver there by Wildcat. She is looking to take control seriously here. Big mat slam there. Follows it up with a boot to the face. Wildcat taking her time here, just kind of pacing around. No pun intended. Stalking her opponent. From the corner. Big heel throw over the top. Sends Lilith into the ropes. Scoops her up. No, Lilith. Too quick. Slides across the back. Catches that right arm. Turns it into a snapmare and a low cross body. Hooks the leg right away. He gets a 2 count out of it. I don't believe the Wildcat was quite ready for that one. Lilith. Pump handle. Drives her down. That might do it. Only one. A little early with it, perhaps. And Lilith with a series of headbutts. Moves her back around into the turnbuckle. No, into the post. Even further, slams her into the post, but the Wildcat able to get a boot up. Irish whip reversal sends her over the top rope. Lilith with a standing drop kick knocks her opponent to the outside, and here she comes behind her. Looking for it at ringside. Torture rack. Looking to make her submit at ringside. Has it locked in, but those knuckles to the back of the head. And into that steel cage, that barricade that surrounds the ringside area to protect the fans from the wrestlers and the wrestlers from the fans. Back inside Lilith. Steps back. Waist lock suplex. And the Wildcat right back to her feet. But Lilith one step ahead. Throw away. Just tossed her away. Stomping down on the rib cage, lower back, and a curb stomp to follow it up. And a kick to the face. And Lilith. Having an episode over there. Just enough time for the Wildcat to catch her breath. Showboating still leads to ass whoopings. No matter what season it is. And Lilith in control, puts her opponent onto the ropes and goes for the blatant choke. Referee no counts this. There's no count from Joe Brody. It's Joe been dyeing his hair recently. We got a pinfall attempt. And a 2 count. Wildcat kicking out at 2 to Lilith. Thought she had it for whatever reason. But she thought choking the woman out would have done it. Turns out she likes it. Pump handle driver. And again for the cover. The second one of the night. And the second time she's been kicked out of it. Wildcat. Too much fight left in her. Lilith taking this one outside. Oh man, did she hit that ringside hard. Lilith catching herself on the framework of the ring. And the Wildcat going, just looking to choke her out here. Taking it back inside, trying to keep this a legal match. Lilith and Wildcat facing off one-on-one in our pre-main event matchup. This has her all wrapped up over the top rope and the center rope. Wildcat with a wheelbarrow roll up into a double foot stomp. And we got a pinfall attempt, drags herself over. And Lilith kicking out just before 3. Barely making it out of that one. One more time, face first off of that top rope. But Lilith back to her feet. Running X Factor. Man, did she drill her with that. Lilith with a multiple curb stomp. And she's got the arena behind her. One more time with this pump handle. Look at this driver. Slams her down, drives the neck, shoulders, and back of head right into the mat to pick up the 3. Your winner, the irresistible force, Lilith.
Here is your winner, the irresistible force, Lilith.
A hell of a matchup between these two, and we head into our main event. Logan Hawk and Zack the Ripper face to face. AoK World Heavyweight Championship on the line. One of these two men will walk out as the world champ, and so far it has been Logan Hawk every time he's faced off against an opponent, including the Elimination Chamber. Can he succeed again tonight against one of the more dominating forces? This man has come through the ranks of AoK.
Heavyweight Championship.
Zack the Ripper makes his way out to it. No introduction needed, I guess. Is the Ripper looking to recapture the World Championship gold tonight. The Grim Creeper of the AoK universe. He would take on the world champ as this arena comes to its feet to welcome the High Justice, Logan Hawk. And listen, while the champ makes his way down, I'm going to go radio silent for just a few moments.
Introducing the challenger from Limbo, weighing in at 275 pounds, Zach Leader. And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 355 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Justice Logan.
You heard the man Wayne Kerr making that final introduction, the world champion Logan Hawk. Ready to go here tonight. As Zach the Ripper gets a look at his world title opportunity. Face to face, almost. Logan Hawk's more like face to chest. Logan Hawk and Zach the Ripper facing off, lined up across the ring from one another, and here we go. The big 7-footer and the Ripper pulls him back in for a knee to the gut. Our main event has kicked off, and man oh man, are these two taking it right to it. The Ripper in control in the early stages. Brings him back around. Huge slam by Logan Hawk. And a boot to the head by Zach the Ripper. Comes off the ropes, a huge clothesline, sends him into the turnbuckle one more time. Blocked the champ. Head full of steam across the way, big shoulder. Back elbow into the chest and shoulder of Zach the Ripper and Logan Hawk. Coming to life here in a big way. The world champion takes a knee to the face, another big run in. And the Ripper with a sleeper hold. It's too early to make the big man go to sleep, but if you can wear him down with a move or two like that, the Ripper might stand a chance. As it is, the champion fighting back, draping him, hung him out to dry, goes right for the cover, and gets a 2. Back and forth on the outside, the Ripper, a big heel kick. And straight to the bombs again, man, throwing right hands. Taking his time getting back in the ring, the referee up to 3, big Logan Hawk back to his feet. Missing with both men missing with that kick, but Logan Hawk the first to recover. He sets to work with an attack on the brain of Zack the Ripper. The Ripper runs him down with a clothesline, hits him with a second. Single leg sweep. Zack trying to get the crowd behind him, rolls over the big man, goes for the cover, world title on the line. The referee goes for 3, but it only gets to 2. Logan Hawk kicking out and back to his feet. Speared, hits him with an interceptor. Absolutely annihilated the Ripper with that and gets a 2 count out of it. Zack, broken bones and all, I'm sure. It was a hell of a shot. It was a hell of a shot to the ribs. Logan Hawk with the reversal sends his opponent back inside. And now the Ripper sets him up in the black plague. Hooks a leg. World title on the line. Can Zack pull it off? No. 2 count again. As Logan Hawk retains his title for the moment. The Ripper takes a step forward, gets caught up. And Zack was lining things up for the 1888, but Logan Hawk seen it coming. Again, drapes him over the top rope. Back up again, spinning wheel kick. That's a big man to get up off his feet like that. And unfortunately for Zack the Ripper, he was the target for this. Logan could be setting it up for the high justice. Damn sure did. Goes for it. There's 2. The world title. Holy shit, Zack kicking out at the count of 2.5. A second high justice. A second time closer to the center of the ring. The referee's down for the 3 count of retention of the world title for Logan Hawk.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, Justice Logan Hawk.
The High Justice remains the world champ. And that, my friends, was our main event, concluding the wrestling portion of the show. Let's take a look at all that data and see what has put who where. Let's take a look at the news first. We're still coming off the PLE. Ramirez sisters, as we said, Torrance Benjamin cleared to compete. Good thing. Guess we move to the next show before we look at all that. Let's move forward. Let's see what else there is. Let's see what else is going on. Into July. Fatal 4-way, maybe. We might do that. We'll talk. Triple threat tornado tag match. That might be interesting. Might have to talk about some of those tag teams, but that might be interesting. Alexander K and Vulgar the Clown. That's a possibility. We'll take a look at some of these. Prestige looking to make a return to the ring. We'll see if he is cleared to do so. The Hinkle Dimers and Torrance Benjamin. We'll see. Sparrow and Lilith. Card subject to change. These are just what the AI says we could do. Some of these we could do. Casey with 2 matches, I don't think. Crom and the Coyote Kid. Buddy Marvelous and Chris Chaos for the main event. Possibility. Let's look at the news. We're still looking at the same news. Nothing has changed in the past week. Let's look at the power rankings. How do they look? Casey still our #1 spot. Can't go wrong with Casey Gwen. Logan Hawk moving up to #2 as well. He's moving, sticking it in there. Dean Graves at top 3. Not too bad. Top 3. Chris Chaos, the Intercontinental Champion, in the 4th position with Zoe Yuri. The top 5. ZA21 grabbing 2 of the top 5 positions. 3 if you count the entire household. 3 of 5 positions, not too bad. Piper Ramirez at #6. Jay Blackbear #7. Alexia sitting at 8. Gavin Wilson #9. Rex, the World Tag Team Champion, at #10. Buddy Marvelous, number 11, with Lilith at 12. Prestige down around the 13 spot with Omer T. Hinkledeimer sitting at number 14. Alice Angel rounds out our top 15. Zach the Ripper still at 16. Wildcat moving to number 17 with what Cletus J. Hinkledeimer falling to 18. Coyote Kid at number 19. And of course, last, top 20. The other half of our World Tag Team Champions, Crom. That is that, my friends. We will have a few more things to take a look at over the next couple weeks as we get closer and closer. Look at this. Wednesday night, Sunday night, Wednesday night, 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. Money in the Bank. Who's it going to be? Who's going to get the opportunity to cash it in? The golden ticket for their opportunity at any title. The world title, I suppose. Here in AoK. But that is all the time we have tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping in, saying hello, and doing what you done. So until the next time, my friends, be safe, take care of one another. And as always, don't forget to wash behind your ears. Peace.